What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out Korn, A Different World featuring Corey Taylor for the first time ever in life. Cross my heart and hope to live. What the f is going on, you guys? Now, I've gotten my exposure to Slipknot, right, on this channel. Hence why I know who Corey Taylor is, and you know what I'm saying? And started getting my exposure to Korn with a K, you guys. Damn. And now two worlds seem to be colliding in a song called A Different World. And I live in the year 2025 for anyone watching this from a spaceship in Mars. So it is a different world currently. The birth of AI, a new has begun. So this is crazy. A lot of worlds are colliding here. Also, the imagery, I don't know if this is like a signature imagery for Korn with a K, but the imagery is kind of freaky, and it reminds me of like a Tool video I've seen at some capacity, but this one's in color. Tool's always like grayish mold, like grayish blue videos or something. So I don't know what the hell is going on, but whatever's going on, it's about to get crazy. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease them a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, getting this logo down. I'm pulling the video up. Oh, what happened there? It didn't pull up. Hey! If you guys be so kind to support the original content on the channel, if you want to check out my family travel vlog channel, awesome, or my commentary channel, Pegasus vs. the World, I'll link those. However, all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there is a link in the description to our membership. Gives you early access. I update it every single day. There's a big catalog in there, so holla. Eventually, everything in there will be released to the public, so don't trip. Don't feel left out. Just thank you for your support. Huge shout out to all the members. Let's get this train on the tracks. Now, I'm watching this on Korn's official YouTube channel. It's important that you guys go over there and watch this without me, even though I know you love me, even though I know you get lonely without me, even though it may break your heart a little bit. Go watch this on your own. Why? Because reaction videos are not a substitute for the original content, okay? How many times do I gotta say that to you to get to your fucking head, you fucking guy? All right, now that we got that out of the way, all shots out to Korn, respect, love. Let's see what they popping off with, A Different World. I don't know when this dropped. Considering that this collab happened, I'm guessing it's a little more recent or current in comparison to the stuff I've been checking out, which was from my era, because like, you know, those are my formative years, when I was 18 through my 20s, you know, I know this was popping off back then, you know, because this is like I'm guessing like the Eminem stuff that I was getting into Eminem back then and stuff like that. I just knew like Korn was a big deal. I knew Korn was, because like it's like Korn, Limp Bizkit, Slipknot, Kid Rock. There's a lot of you get the picture. Let's go. I remember the Deftones too was kind of big back then. Heavy track, yeah, let's go.
I dream of the past so I can break through the walls I have built inside. The thoughts I can grasp, transparency through, they constantly
on. The extremes in this song already. So we have the extreme with the track, the production, just heavy. And then the thing, and the story he's telling about, like, what did he say about like imagining being in a different world where like you couldn't see him, but then going to this, help me, help me, help me. That's a wild extreme, dog. This is actually kind of a banger. I can't even front. And I would just keep it real, man. And shout out to Korn, all respect. I like these guys because the art and it speaks to this part of the human experience that gets aggressive, that gets angry, that is pissed off, that is extreme at times. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's, like it's, sometimes I think I don't even like to admit that some of the music I've heard from Korn or Slipknot specifically, I have felt that way at some capacity. And I think for their audience, this is like healing, like they get to go to the show and let out aggression or feelings, or like, sometimes there's like these undertones that they've been abused, and there's this just explosive energy that needs to come out. And they get it out through the music and through the pit and all these different experiences they experience that I've never really experienced, right? In the sense of like thrashing to the music is what I'm speaking about, not experiencing, we've all been abused at some capacity, right? They maybe more than myself, but it's like sometimes maybe I'm scared to admit that some of these emotions and things that they deal with in the music is actually within myself. Anyways, I say that as a disclaimer because I personally do not like saying lyrics like, oh, me. Like, I'm not going to repeat me. Like, I'm just not. Like, I'm just scared. Like, I'm just scared of casting a spell and this happening in real life because I was just rolling around saying, oh, me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but there's some type of thing that attracts me to this hostility and chaos within the lyrics and the music. It kind of scares me sometimes because we all know, like, being human is like this wild thing. Like, we walk these thin lines of love and hate and anger and aggression and compassion and empathy. Is pretty wild. I like that Korn can kind of trigger that within the music for me to even contemplate. Anyways, this is a wild track, y'all.
Your magic spell doesn't work anymore. Kill me, that's what you've got to face, my friend. This ain't the end. Why can't I relax and let it be true? This world that I tried to hide, it's kind of a mess, too reckless for you. This place makes me feel alive. I love to see a different world, a place where you can find me. Feel me, kill me, my back's up against the wall. Your magic spell doesn't work anymore. Kill me, that's what you've got to face, my friend. This ain't the end. The call of the purpose is the changing behavior.
Is this Corey? I think that's Corey. I think the vocals change. Again, I'm not no fucking aficionado of rock, of music. I don't even know why half the people watch the me on YouTube. I'm just a guy who gets on YouTube that likes to listen to music he hasn't heard before. Sometimes I listen to music I've heard before, but most of the time I listen to music I have not heard before. Anyways, I just say that because I think Corey's sneaking in here with these vocals. Oh, the thing I wanted to say, though, I'm surprised a fighter, like a UFC fighter, isn't coming out to this. Because that whole kill me is crazy. Like, it's like, dog, you gonna have to kill me, dog. You gonna have to take me out. That's what you facing, bruh. That's crazy.
You've got to face, my friend. This ain't the end. The call of the purpose is the changing behavior. Inside us all we keep constraints on the strangers. It gets on top of you and forces your perspective, then you know it. You feel it, it's as dark as you can get. You want it. Harder, harder, harder. You take it. Harder, harder. You, I just want it.
this makes me anxious. Like I'm just like, oh, I gotta get this pent up out of me. Oh my God. That's crazy. Um, there's something I was gonna say. Do you guys? So I don't. I again, I already said what I said. So that's it's coming from this place of just not knowing. Um, are groups like Lorna Shore influenced by Korn or Slipknot by any capacity? When Corey gets kind of in his bag of that screaming and that I don't know their origins of growling or screaming or what is it, the vocal distortion. I don't know the origins of that, but I felt like in this generation of the late 90s and early 2000s it started to peak its head. And that's what I've noticed. Music progresses in these directions where people get, they get better at something or they implement it more. And then all of a sudden it's like records where they only scream and don't sing at all, or growl or do the vocal distortion. Again, I still got a lot to learn. But hearing some of this, I don't know, it makes me wonder, like, because I know that Korn, Slipknot have had one of the biggest impacts, in my opinion, from my generation, right? I'm Gen X, on like where music is at right now. That's just my guess. I mean, but I would say, dude, they're still just, I mean, they're like, come on, dog. I'm not tripping. There's no way I'm tripping by saying that. You can't say I'm tripping by saying that. You might, yeah, I mean, you could say I'm tripping, but I don't think I'm tripping. Anyway, Korn, A Different World featuring Corey Taylor. Now with Corey, I like where he goes in this song because I could understand like when he's saying liar, liar. I'm pretty sure he was saying liar. But then when I listen to music from, let's say, Slaughter to Prevail or Lorna Shore, there's just a lot I don't understand. I have to go and read the lyrics, But with Corey Taylor's vocals and like Korn, I still understand the messaging they're conveying. And if I don't understand it first time around, it's because it's abstract enough and poetic enough where it's like, ooh, I got to go back and like really dissect this. Because on another tip, there's a lot of bro. This is poetry in motion, and it's super abstract. It just has that aggressive sprinkle me, dog. What's that do? Salt Bay. Sprinkle me with some of this heavy, extreme aggressiveness. It still doesn't take away the art from the abstract lyrics and the poetic nature of the way they write. It's not like just simple lyrics, bro. That's why I actually F with them on the low. Not on the low. I anyway, you guys let me know, man. I'm all over the place with this reaction, but sheesh. That was Korn. I don't know why I waited so long to get back. You know what? I'm sitting on this reaction, bro. I be sitting on reactions for so long because the copyright claim bullshit is so ignorant. Y'all don't understand how many bullets I got in the clip, man, or the magazine, depending on it's a magazine. Anyway, because I did a reaction to Snuff by Slipknot, but I also did the acoustic version, and I've literally been sitting on it for probably 4 or 5 months trying to figure out the play there. Just takes time, you guys, dealing with all this copyright claim nonsensical nonsense. Anyways, whew, all right, I got to take a breather. I'm actually a little like my heart is kind of pumping. I guess that it's funny because should be in church right now. Sunday morning, I'm recording Slipknot or Korn and Corey Taylor reactions, which is crazy. Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.